It amazes me as a medical researcher at the medical center that how much benefit there are to playing board games. That if you play a board game once a week after the age of 55, you're much less likely to get dementia and Alzheimer's disease than somebody who doesn't, like more so than diet and exercise and reading. So that's just one of the many reasons why we like the enjoyment and the health benefits of play.
Welcome to this edition of Shot for Good. Today I am with Caleb of Spielbound. Thank you for joining me.
Happy to be here, Katie.
So tell me a little bit, what is Spielbound?
Spielbound is a nonprofit that focuses on board games. As you can see here, I'm here in the library. We have an actual location here at 33rd and Harney Street where we have over about 3,500 board games that people can come in and play. And we've been around now for over 11 years, the nonprofit, and we survived the pandemic. And we are a place where people can come and learn and access all of these games to play. A lot of times you won't see these in most of your big box stores. And we just find them a fantastic way to challenge yourself and to be social with people in person as opposed to virtually.
I love that. Now, with this Shot for Good episode presented by Wells Fargo, we are specifically talking about the items that nonprofits need. Can you talk a little bit about these items that people can purchase for you?
Awesome. Yes. So some of those products we actually have a few examples of. So this is a very simple, dice rolling. It's very easy to transport, and people can grab it off the shelves and play. Um, I have another one here, which is a card holder, which you wouldn't think was that important, but I had not so long ago a woman in her years playing with her grandson, and he chose the game. It was not a simple game, and had lots of cards and miniatures, and she was willing to put the time in to play, but she had trouble with her hands, and so having this playing card holder, she could put the cards in it and keep up with him. And I will tell you that it was a fantastic thing to see, and they had a great time. And it was a way of bonding that oftentimes you find difficulty, especially with the larger age gaps, to bring people together. And so that's exactly why we need things like this. Some people might already have them already, just to sort of make games more accessible to people who might have more demands. I don't know about you, but I didn't have these glasses 10 years ago. And so I am always complaining about why are these cards so hard to read? So any things that can help make it so it's a more even challenge for everyone at the table as opposed to um, just a few.
Well, what a perfect example. Now, you mentioned people playing together. They can come see you and come play.
That's right. The purpose of the nonprofit is to make these games accessible and available to everybody. We have a physical location that's supported by the Board Game Cafe, where people can pay for access and to play the games, but also get drinks and food to go along to make the overall enjoyable experience. But the nonprofit, our intention is to bring this to many people as possible. And it amazes me as a medical researcher at the medical center that how much benefit there are to playing board games. That if you play a board game once a week after the age of 55, you're much less likely to get dementia and Alzheimer's disease than somebody who doesn't, like more so than diet and exercise and reading. So that's just one of the many reasons why we like the enjoyment and the health benefits of play.
Absolutely. Sneaky benefits of the
Yes.
nonprofit. Wonderful. Now, people can, of course, give you items, people can give financial gifts. What else is on high on your wish list?
We love our volunteers. We have people who come in we used to be every day. Now we're about 2 to 3 times a week where they teach a game, and it's free for anyone to come in and learn and play the game. We also have a once a month cataloging night, which is good for larger groups, where we just basically spend the time to make these games behind me easier to learn and play and put backs for the next person to play. And we also have a great need when it comes to IT as well, which is on your website. And we get folks with that experience that they can sort of give back a bit in what is probably not that much of their time, but has a huge impact on us and our ability to have all these games online for people to see about, even if they're actually playing physically in their hands.